Dennis?
Maybe we could do a real-life example on this pen watch. Where would we find the bid from Camelot to privatize the lottery? Would that be on there? At what point would that be on there? And seriously, I mean, obviously you haven't agreed to it, so it's not there, but at some point, would it be there?
At some point, I think it would be there. I think when it's final, yeah, within 30 days after.
You know, earlier today in the Capitol, there was a group.
I mean, you've gotten a pretty good briefing on it, on the bid from the Department of Revenue.
There was a press conference earlier today saying the transparency on that whole deal hasn't been great. I don't know if these two lawmakers want to weigh in, but a number of lawmakers have said you're basically doing an end run around them to get this thing through. What do you say to that? There's not been enough transparency, if that's the argument.
No, it's actually, we have had hearings in the House, in the policy group, with members of both sides of the aisle. I think it was full attendance at that. Both sides of the aisle were there. This has been talked about for this entire year. Let's talk about why we're doing this. We know we have an aging population in Pennsylvania, a severely aging population, well, not severely, a growing aging population. I'm part of that aging population. Dennis, you'll get there someday. And it is growing faster than what we see the growth of the lottery to match the needs that we have of lottery funds for the senior services that we already provided. For instance, PACE, PACEnet, transportation in many areas. And right now, all lottery funds go to that, go to the senior citizen programs. But it's starting, the demand is starting to outpace what we can do, what we've been able to do so far at the lottery. What we're trying to do is to see if, through private management, not ownership, you well know that, private management, if they can do a job better than what we have been doing it. And if they make assurances, and part of that is with the guarantee of a certain rate of growth. And if they don't meet that guarantee, we dip down whatever they fall short into what they put up. I think it's 150 million. I'm just checking with Kevin. We can dip down into that. If they don't perform, we can always bring it back. But we believe that their projections could be better than what we do. We may not know. Right now, we are evaluating. That's all I can say. We also, under the union agreement, have to give what we call an Act 43. And Kelly can probably answer this better than I can. An Act 43 give the union the option to give us an alternative. So I'm going to be able to, when we're ready, take a look at A, the proposal, B, an AFSCME proposal, or C, do nothing. We believe we have the authority under the law to do it. And we'll just demonstrate that by the Powerball. This didn't sneak up on anybody in the legislature that was paying attention. If they weren't paying attention, then that's not my fault.
Will there be any hearings on the plan that was submitted?
We are probably leaning that way. We remember, we had one. But the plan itself, we might have one.
When would that be?
I wouldn't schedule that yet.
Is that why the bid is, there are talks to extend the bid? Is that exactly why?
I have not extended the bid yet.
Is that why your administration is said to be in negotiations to extend the bid?
We'll see.
Considering.
We'll see.
Why, though?
We'll see.
Okay.
Why are you considering doing a hearing?
Because there's a great interest from you all.
Governor, you extended the deadline for the union to submit their proposal to January 8th today. So is that indication that you're going to extend the bid deadline? Because you can't take the
I'll let you draw the conclusion. Okay? We need to see their bid. Yeah. Okay. I have to be very careful what I say so I don't affect the bid. That's why I'm being so circumspect with you at this point.
Can you at least maybe delineate some of the areas of concern you might have when you're for the seeking of this extension? Are there questions about whether Camelot can reach its guarantees? Are there other areas where you've requested further information?
I think it's more to satisfy your curiosity.
Well, it's very thoughtful, but I mean, do you have any specific concerns?
I'm not going to go into what our analysis of the bid is right now, because that would affect the bid. Okay? Just like I wouldn't, if Act 43, if they gave us their bid today, I wouldn't be talking about it until the total evaluation of it was done.